Good morning, class 7. I'm Zarina Yaqub, your English teacher. This is the third lesson of Unit 5 Amar's Cafe. In the first two lessons, we had known that Amar is a poor man who had to do very hard work to earn his livelihood. Now he is tired of this work which gives you very little income but so hard work. He is thinking to open a cafe because he wants to do something more settled. But the way his wife reacts on his sharing of this idea, we get to know that this was not the first time Amar had thought of a scheme to have a settled life. But none of his plans had ever come true. Maham had lost hope of a change in their circumstances, and now she doesn't believe in him anymore. Last time we stopped with these lines where Maham is showing her disbelief to Amar. Today we'll read and see what Amar says to her to make her believe in him. I really mean it this time, he assured her, comprehending the disbelief in her eyes. I have already found a place to build it. My cafe, this is. And the money is in the bank. The deposit is secure at any rate. And what is more, the old lady has assured me that I can pay the rest in my own good time. You'll see, we shall be more settled, more content, and much happier at long last. And we can both work as a team. Amar knew that Maham didn't believe in his recount, so he started telling her about all the agreements and settlements which he had already made for the fulfillment of his plan. Steady on, Amar, soothed Maham, suspecting that he was getting carried away by his fancies. What place? What deposit? What lady? Maham thought that Amar was only taken up by his fancies or imaginations, so she tried to wake him up and put him many questions at a time. Amar did not look at her directly or give her an answer right away. He pulled a length of a rope off a hook on the wall and used it to tie up one of the baskets that was in danger of coming away from the bicycle frame. That would not do at all, he thought to himself, as he heaved on the loose end of the rope and fastened it to the basket. To have all my wares tumble down accidentally because of one loose string? What a thought! Amar simply needed time to give satisfactory answers to Maham. So, for a moment, he got busy in fixing a loose end of a rope to fasten the basket properly on the bicycle. What place? Replied Amar eventually, having taken his time in coming up with the satisfactory explanation. Why? The one on the corner next to the park. You know, the one with the mulberry tree in it, where our boys used to play so long ago. I found out the owner of this land now, and I have agreed to buy it. I have been putting away a little money each week for years, Maham. It is all agreed. So there is no use in trying to deter me from this. The bank is going to lend me the money. The old lady has agreed to sell it to me. I shall start to clear the land on Saturday. Our cafe will not be a dream for much longer now. Maham stood and gaped at him. She was lost for words. She did not know whether to shout for a joy or to weep. She did neither, but stood and stared blankly at him, trying to take in and make sense of all this news. I shall tell you all about it when I get back home this evening, proposed Amar in haste, as he shakily wheeled his bicycle out of the courtyard into the alley. And then, like a shadow under a fleeting cloud, he was gone. In today's reading, we have seen that Amar had made the dealings with the owner of the house or owner of the land where he wants to build his cafe. He had made some savings which he had put in the bank, and he had also thought of taking loan from the bank. And in the last lines, we see that he left for his work, promising Maham that when he'll come back, he'll tell her more details about his plans. We'll stop here for today. I would ask you to do question E as homework. Please read the passage once again, listen to my explanation, and write your answer in your own words and send me your work. Till next lesson, goodbye.